Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of 3D Game Heroes. So in our last video, we took on the Flame Temple, we finished the boss of the dungeon, we collected the red orb. So starting off today, if you're wondering why we're actually still here, we're just quickly collecting the dungeon item and we'll be out of here. And we'll be off to find the sage. So the dungeon item's right there. We're actually going to need it to progress later on, so... We got the flame wand. So a dangerous wand that spews fires. Do not use it to start campfires, but we can use it to burn down trees that are in our way. Anyway, we're going to have to warp out of here. And we're going to be headed to Jim's shack. So the last few sages have been in the town nearest to the temple. There really was no town here. There was just a shack at the bottom of the mountain called Jim's shack. So we're going to warp down there and try and see if we can find the temple. Or not the temple, the sage, sorry. So just going to do a quick heal up before we go there, since the temple caused us to take some damage on the way out. I'll have to admit, once I had beat the temple, got the dungeon item, I just wasn't being careful on the way out. Like, I have a place to heal when I get outside, it doesn't matter. Oh, you actually found the red orb. Yes, but only after a fight with a legendary dragon. Only Master could have secured the orb, I'm sure of it. I could write a whole book on Master's valorous deeds. But now we must find the sage. Is he back? He came back, but then he left again. He said he was going to find the legendary hero. Now I guess that must be you two. I'm so sorry, but you'll have to try and catch up to him. He told me he would head towards the grass temple. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna warp over there and go look for him. We'll save just so we can set a revival point here. Okay, we're here at the grass temple. I just cut out the travel time. So there's a room we haven't been in, or there's the room with the sage. I'm not sure which one we're looking for. We might as well check them both out, I guess. We're super overpowered to be in here, so this dungeon shouldn't cause us any problems. It's like going back to an early game section once you're all powered up. You kind of just cut through all the enemies like butter. Huh, we need reflection for that room. Crazy how even in the first dungeon they had these reflection spell things, but you had no way of blocking or reflecting them at that point in the game. Okay, so this was just a treasure room for a life shard. Okay, so I'm thinking we have to head to where the Great Sage was. And maybe we'll find our Fire Sage there. Again, this temple's not really going to stop us, so we can actually go back to the first room and just warp to the boss area. If I knew that was just a treasure room, we could have done that to begin with, but I am kind of glad we got the life shard out of here. I don't want to be out here. Let's go warp to the end and finish this up. It's cool we can re-summon the bosses, in case we wanted to do like a quick boss rush video at the end. The Flame Sage dropped by, but now he's gone to see the Forest Sage. Alright, I think I can see how this is gonna go. We're gonna just cut to the point where we find him. I got a feeling it's gonna make us go revisit a lot of these sages. Okay, we're back. We're at the Forest Sage. The Flame Sage, he said he was going to find the Desert Sage. Great. Guess we'll warp to the Desert Sage. Oh yeah, it was this guy, wasn't it? Ho ho, the Flame Sage. He was here, but now he seeks the Aqua Sage. Alright, guess we're gonna use another Wind Wing to go over there. The Flame Sage, yeah, I saw him, but he's on his way to Rajak Village now. Alright, we're here, or we're heading to Rajak Village using a Wind Wing. We'll set our revival point here. It looks like he's here. I'm guessing that red guy's gonna be him. Quick save so we don't have to do that all again. Aren't you the descendant of the legendary hero? I'm Crimson, the Flame Sage. I've been scouring the entire world looking for you. Only a true hero could stand before a dragon and win. Now allow me to grant you the Red Orb's power. We got the power Slow Down. This will slow down the entire world around you. It can do that? Now we have nothing to fear from fast foes. Now there's only one orb left, but where could the last temple be? The Wind Temple is southwest of the castle in Aldo Heath. Aldo Heath to the southwest. Master, let's go. Alright, looks like we know which direction we're heading in. So I guess we're off to find the Wind Temple. Should be down here somewhere, so we're going to use another Wind Wing to get close, and then we'll start exploring. So Wind Wings are convenient, but they mess up the sound. The music kind of skips and cuts out for a second. Alright, so we're setting our revival point over here. See, we almost need more Wind Wings now. Yes. Alright, so let's go see if we can find this temple. Okay, it's hard to see from the map. Now, so far, just about every path leading up to one of these temples has been a maze. We had the kind of lost woods before the forest temple. The desert had kind of like the shifting sands puzzle to try and find your way to the desert temple. The Aqua Temple, we had to navigate all around the islands to try and find the Aqua Temple. And the Flame Temple had the mountain we had to find our way up. So I'm sure this is going to be another labyrinth, probably even more complicated. It'd be kind of nice to at least find the temple today so we can start off our next video taking on the temple and making our way towards the boss. So we have the Sky Temple left to beat, and I'm sure there's going to be some sort of final temple slash boss towards the end. So we probably have like 2 solid temples at least left in this playthrough. The enemies seem a little tougher out here, but we've powered up our sword so far up that to the point where they're almost not a challenge to us. Now, I have seen far more dangerous areas in this overworld, so kind of makes me wonder if there's more to this game we haven't seen yet. Maybe it won't be as simple as 2 more dungeons and we're done. Again, I'm going into this pretty blind. I haven't been watching any playthroughs or anything of this game yet, so if there's any surprise twists or turns, I'll be caught just as off guard as you will. Yeah, no idea where we're going right now. Just trying to head in the direction of the temple. Hope I can find my way there. I'm kind of surprised this isn't more sky themed leading up to the temple though. The reason being is it's kind of like a desert wasteland, but we've already encountered a desert in this game, so it's weird that we're kind of doing this again. I mean, this one's kind of more like Death Valley themed with all like the animal skeletons and stuff, but it's still kind of a little desert themey compared to, they could have done something else with it. I know there is an ice area coming up because I accidentally walked in there and promptly died the minute I did, so I can't really revisit there. And I have seen there is a graveyard in the overworld. I haven't really gotten into it yet. It's in the bottom left there. Ah, a chance to test out our flame wand. Can burn trees now. So I have seen a few places in the overworld where there were trees blocking a path. Those will now be opened up to us. And whatever treasures they hide, we'll be able to pick up. Usually ends up either being a life shard or a small block. Which I haven't really gone to visit the guy who sells swords in exchange for small blocks. I wonder if there's any more powerful swords than the one we have. I hope I'm not going back towards the start. This feels like the way we came in. Yeah, I almost think we might have looped around in a circle. I recognize this. I'm going to try going back the other way. These puzzles leading up to the dungeon seem to be getting tougher and tougher. The mountain up to the Flame Temple really didn't give me too much of a problem. It was a little more obvious because there were like stairs leading up and your obvious path you're heading on is to the top. Whereas this is a little less straightforward. Kind of had the same problems with the desert leading to the Desert Temple, trying to figure out my way there. It just wasn't as intuitive to find your way to the temple. The forest temple, even though it's called the Lost Woods or the Woods of No Return, wasn't so bad because they gave you a map at least. At least that kind of gave you a straightforward direction to the temple. This is kind of like, figure it out. Can't go through there. The other thing, I got a new piece of news was, got the mail the other day and found out I've been selected for jury duty, which is a new thing for me. I've never had to deal with that before. So sometime early March, around the time this video is going to be out, I'm going to be dealing with that, which is, I mean, tough because I have to book time off work and travel out and go deal with whatever it is. I've never been part of jury duty before, so this will be a new experience for me, that's for sure. I was a little caught off guard by getting that in the mail. Well, I hope this is leading us in the right direction of the temple. Okay, now here I don't think I've been, maybe. It all looks so much the same that it's very hard to tell. Well, we're down by the graveyard. We're really in the wrong... I don't want to say wrong direction. We're just not near the temple, but I do know that I've never been here yet. So I don't know. Maybe it's a good sign. Maybe it's not. We'll find out. Okay, that way's a dead end. Okay, we're completely in new territory, and now I can see the temple, so I think we're kind of in the right area. Just gotta figure out how to get over there to it. Okay, we can burn this tree, but it looks like that's just gonna lead to some treasure. We got another small block. I wonder how many I have now. I should really check on that at some point. Must have quite a few. Alright, looks like we found our way to the temple finally. This was confusing. Let's go check out what's inside. We use our tent to set a revival point, just so we don't have to go back through that again. That was rough. Alright, we're in the Wind Temple. He's dead. There's writing on the wall. Will you read it? My heart's breaking. Alright, well, now that we're here, I think I'm gonna cut the video here so we can take on the temple in our next episode. So thanks for watching our video, I hope you'll come back and see our next video on the Wind Temple. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.